Okay, yesterday I saw this, but yesterday I just couldn't. I didn't have time to do a video yesterday, so that's why I didn't do it. But yesterday I saw this on social media, and I was really pissed. So let's get into it. So there is this billionaire, right? He's married to this woman for 39 years, not one, two, almost 40 years, literally. 39 years they've been married. And he requested that the courts permit him to evict her from their Banana Island house. If you know Nigeria or Lagos, and you know Banana Island is one of the most expensive places that someone can live in. Now, the courts did grant him the order, but they did tell him to find a suitable accommodation for her in Victoria Island. Is also a good place. But my thing is this. Why should she leave their matrimonial home? Why should she be evicted from her matrimonial home? He should go and find a place in Victoria Island to stay, or another place in Banana Island to stay. So anyway, I'm going to read this story because really, I am... Let me read it, then we'll talk. Okay. Billionaire Epe's wife approaches court after he evicted her from their Banana Island mansion. Mrs. Agnes Epe has prayed the appeal court Benin, Edo State, to set aside a ruling which her estranged husband, Chief Lemon Epe, relied upon to evict her from their matrimonial home in Lagos. Chief Epe had filed a petition at the Edo State High Court in Benin, seeking the dissolution of his 39-year marriage, which produced 6 children. He also filed an ex parte application asking the court to order his wife to vacate the matrimonial home on Banana Island in Lagos. On February 17, 2021, Justice J.I. Acha granted the application. Now I'm side-eyeing Justice J.I. Acha. Because, why? Anyway. However, the judge directed the petitioner to provide suitable accommodation for Agnes around Victoria Island. But the estranged wife alleged that the husband threw her out of the house without providing her with any alternative suitable accommodation as ordered by the court. Justice Archer had refused Mrs. Epe's application to transfer the case to Lagos, since both parties reside in the state. Following the ruling, Mrs. Epe's lawyers, I think it's Epe's, I'm pronouncing his name very wrongly, lawyers filed an appeal. They also applied for a stay of execution of the order and an injunction restraining Chief Ikpea from carrying out the order pending the hearing of her appeal. The 64-year-old woman said the husband disregarded the appeal and the motion for stay of execution and went ahead to throw her out. In a video recorded by her daughter, who came to fetch her after she was left stranded outside her matrimonial home, she said some hired thugs sent her packing barefooted. Oh, God. Without concluding arrangements for where she would stay, Billionaire Epe had married Agnes under native law and custom. He later married a new wife, who allegedly used to be his side chick, under the same native law and custom, and sought to end his marriage to Agnes. So he has not divorced her or maybe returned her, and that no, they've not returned her dowry to him, or whatever the case is, the way they dissolve marriages and native traditional customs. But then he's already married someone else. Not only even that, my thing is this: if she's married, she's been married to him for 39 years. In those 39 years, whatever he has acquired, those 39 years, her forfeits, 50% should be hers. And what kind of justice request for a woman to move out of her matrimonial home? He's a billionaire. Why not get another house? That matrimonial home, number one, should be her home, because it's not a woman that even makes a home. That would have been the home that she raised those 6 children. So he should move out. He should move out, get another house. He can get a more befitting house if he wants to. And since he wants to be left alone, I don't want any ties with her, then dissolve the marriage. She gets 50% of everything that you own. And that property should be hers, including all the properties that you own. because it is your own. You know, both of you, you're married. I am so like, the whole thing is that the justice system in Nigeria is, to be honest, is just for the rich. There's no justice for someone that does not read, does not have connection. And women, oh my God, women suffer it the most. This one said, okay, let's say he went to the court system and find a way, because he knows that he's a billionaire, and he knows that if he does anything wrong, you know, so he's trying to be on the right side, although he still went ahead doing it in the wrong way, but he was trying to be at the right side while doing the wrong thing. There's no respect for the court system. No respect. Even the politicians don't respect. They will be given, they will be asked to do something by law, and they will not even do it, and nothing will happen to them. So the same way, he would rather spend money killing this case than for him to spend money to take care of the woman that gave him 6 children. The woman that spent 39 years of her life. I don't care how many of those years were good ones with him. It is ridiculous. At the rate, like, there's some women that stay in bad marriages just because of their children. I know most people say, oh, the children. No, it's not only because that some of them. Yeah, some people use that as a way not to live a bad marriage. But also some people stay because if they leave, the husband will not pay the school fees of the children. The children will not go to school. The children will not even have where to stay. If they say they're leaving the man will just even pack their things. Some men will even pack the things, their property with the children, and just dump them outside and say, get out of the house. And that is that. You go to police say if I'm not, they don't have anything to do about it. Are they not supposed to report those kind of cases to court? And they're not supposed to be a procedure of how things should be done. Women are left time and time again stranded. This is really, really sad. I must say, this is annoying. This is alarming. I am pissed that there is a system that allowed this kind of thing to happen. That this case even went to court, and someone think it was okay for him to ask the woman to leave. 39 years of marriage. And then the woman was trying to transfer the case. No, let him stay. You know, I don't want to say that anything happened, but that is so unfair. That is not justice. What kind of justice is that? It's just... And then it's like yesterday was just a day of so many other stories. There are some other stories, to be honest. I was going to talk about, say, about a man that the wife, a politician, the wife is asking for 3 million. Okay, I'm just gonna read through it, but it's not because I really want to talk about it, but just I didn't really want to talk about it, but there was something that I read that kind of made my, you know what I mean, my mind go like, this is serious. This is even someone like implicating himself. But obviously the kind of country that we're from, nothing will happen to him. So just give me a minute, let me get out that story, and then we're going to go through it and maybe just talk on it. Okay, Fanny Kayode beat me. That's what the wife said, right? That's the man's name. Fanny Kayode beat me up during pregnancy, drugged, and left me hospitalized. I want 3.5 million monthly child support. That's what the ex-wife said. Former Minister of Aviation, Fanny Kayode's estranged wife, Precious Chikwendu, has accused him of beating her up on several occasions, including when she was pregnant. Chikwendu, who is demanding full custody of their 4 sons, made the allegations. 4 sons. In an affidavit, she deposed in support of an originating motion brought pursuant to Section 69 of the Child Rights Act 2003. From the early days of our relationship, the respondent, Fanny Kayode, has always maintained a lifestyle of utter disregard to my feelings. This was evident in the way and manner the respondent assaulted me while pregnant with our first son. The respondent kicked me severely on my stomach over a petty argument that ensued. It was my friend Vanessa who was around at the material time that intervened at the nick of time to save me. I had to leave the respondent's house a few days after this incident. The respondent repeated the same act when I was pregnant with triplets. This time it was my mother and sister Faith that intervened. Sometime in 2018, in one of my attempts to leave the house with the children, the respondent, in the company of DPO of Asokoro Police Division and her team of policemen, handcuffed me and stripped me naked. While someone from the crowd, when I initially mistook whom I initially mistook for a policeman, forcefully injected me with a sedation. I was then abducted and incarcerated at a hospital for a period of 2 weeks. I was separated from my 6-month-old triplets and a year-old son at the time, she said. Chikwendu, who alleged that the ex-minister had denied her access to her children for several months, asked the court to compel Femi Kayode to give her a monthly payment of 3.5 million for the upkeep of the 4 sons. So she wants custody of the children and she wants upkeep. 3.5 million is not that much, to be honest, considering that a few days ago they were talking about how one child's school fees is 4 million. So, like, in some people pay that amount of money, so upkeep and everything, 3.5 million is nothing. Considering the amount of money I'm sure he must have stolen, allegedly. Not allegedly, but over. Allegedly. Okay. Okay, let me read his one. He said, my ex-wife slept with different men and stabbed people while trying to kill me and our children. Former Minister of Aviation Femi Kayode has refuted claims by his estranged wife, Precious Chikwendu, that he physically abused her several times while she was pregnant and also drugged and left her hospitalized. Precious, who is demanding full custody of their 4 sons as well as 3.5 million monthly upkeep, made the allegations in an affidavit she deposed to supporting in an originated motion brought pursuant to Section 69 of the Child Rights Act 2003. Refuting the claims, the former minister, through his media consultant, so this is a media statement, not a counter, this thing, okay? Oladimiji Alaye said, for the avoidance of doubt, at no time did Chief Femi Kayode expose his children to danger, and he had always provided them with the best of care, including 12 nannies and nurses. Chikwendu's only pastime was to post pictures and was on Instagram and sleep with men outside. She also tried to seduce several Chief Femi Kayode's friend when he was in detention and extorts money from them. Neither is it true that she was ever beaten by Chief Femi Kayode or anyone else in his chief and security team, either when she was pregnant or not pregnant, and it is not true that she was subjected to any form of physical or mental abuse from them. On one occasion, she cut 2 people with a knife and almost bit off the finger of a third when she was trying to attack and kill her own children and husband with 2 knives. 30 people witnessed this and we have it on video. On another occasion, when she was caught in bed with a married naval officer in a hotel, she cut her own foot with a broken bottle and said she would tell the world that her husband did it. Finally, the only reason Chikwendu has not seen her children for close to 7 months is that she has refused to come to the house to do so. Chikwendu claims that she was stripped and drugged. This is not true. Rather, she was held down by a contingent of 4 policemen after which she was sedated with an injection by a doctor from a psychiatric hospital. Okay, my thing is this, right? At the end of the day, I am not the judge. So I do not know who is wrong or who is right in this, but I don't understand. Do they have a psychiatric doctor on speed dial that was able to come and just sedate her? And does she have mental health issues that they are aware of? And before this injection was administered by the psychiatric doctor. Because they both have cases that they've put forward and it's something that is still ongoing, so I do not know how the case is going to go. But my think is this: when I read it at the end where they were saying that there was a psychiatric doctor that gave an injection, I just want to know, do they have a psychiatric doctor on speed dial? And how close is the psychiatric hospital or the doctor's residence to their place? Or how long do they have to hold her for someone to give her this injection? Because, and does she have mental health issues? Are these things that have been, are these things that they already know about? And does she have a doctor that deals with this issue? I don't trust, to be honest, mostly the man part of it, the Femi Kayode people. I don't trust them. But because I said she has mental health issues that's already been established, and then they were able to. So if not, like, how did they have all these police coming? I know they have police in their their residence and all that stuff. So I'll wait to see how this one goes. Okay, so please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully all this rubbish in Nigeria can end. See you some other time. Not because you like, share, and subscribe that the rubbish will end. Just let's hope that all this ends because it sounded like that. Okay, bye.